What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Chump. I hope y'all have an amazing day as usual. So as you guys can see, we are at home right now, and today is a very, very special day because today, or this weekend, is my dad's birthday. So we're obviously going to have to do something special, and I thought it'd be a cool idea that we would go into New York City, via the train instead of driving. Taking the train to to New York City is a lot more convenient because the Lincoln Tunnel or just the traffic in New York City, it's bad. You're better off walking, and it's no longer raining today, so that's good, so we don't have to bring an umbrella, but we should probably still bring one just in case. And it's going to be a super cool day. So if you're not already subscribed, click the like button, click the subscribe button, always comment down below. It really, really helps out with the videos, especially that like button, okay? You got to click that like button, okay? So now we live really close to Upper Montclair, so if we could, we would take the Upper Montclair train station into New York City, but there's no departures at that train station, so we have to go down to Bay Street, and Bay Street is on the opposite end of Montclair. It's actually a really new train station compared to some of the train stations in Montclair, because a lot of the train stations in Montclair were built a while ago, but the Bay Street one, is very interesting. It was built in 2002. Now, this is because of the Montclair connection. So what the Montclair connection is I know most of my real fans have seen the videos where I went down what I call the Lower Booton Line, the abandoned railroad that went abandoned in 2002. That used to be the train that went to Jersey City, but they needed a train that went directly into Midtown because the fares and the money, they just weren't making enough money. So they had to, do a go right into Midtown for the commuters, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is, and they built the Bay Street station very recently. The thing I don't understand is a lot of the train stations that were built on the Midtown Direct are still very old ones, so I'm a bit confused. Okay, so we are at Pine Street, and that's the train. It's gonna be waiting there for a couple minutes, because Bay Street's the first stop. We're at Bay Street in Montclair, New Jersey. So I just want to show you guys this new station that was built in 2002. Well, that's not really new. That's still about 18 years old. So it's not really new, but it's newer. So you have beautiful lamps and everything else. Now, New Jersey Transit is really bad. They're known for their corruption, and their crappy infrastructure. Here's something I never understand. So they only have one ticket machine. So there's obviously both sides of the track, but they only have one ticket machine. So if you're taking the train on that side, you're gonna have to go up the stairs for a ticket machine, which is really, really inconvenient. And here's the thing, that fence serves no purpose, because if you step on that part of the track, you're still gonna die and get hit by a train. So then the amount of money it costs to put that fence in is probably more than just to put in another ticket. Anyways, here's the train. Very big train. Trains to New York City. Bay Street, track 2. Okay, so we have just stopped and we are leaving the Glen Ridge station. I believe the next train station is Bloomfield. Okay, we are at the Bloomfield station right now. That was actually really quick. And then the next train station will be Watsessing Avenue. Okay, so now we're not at Watsessing Avenue yet, but this is Watsessing Park, which goes through Bloomfield and East Orange. There's a beautiful river right there, and we're heading under the Garden State Parkway right now. We have arrived at Watsessing train station. Okay, so we have to stop at Broad Street in Newark. Broad Street train station is packed today, and we're heading on another train to head into New York City. This is one of the double-decker ones. Guess we'll have to go to the top level. So guys, I have a really foggy window over here, which really sucks. So I'm thinking about moving seats, but in the distance, you can see downtown Newark. I believe we're crossing McCarter Highway. So, oh, now we're going over the polluted Passaic River. So, if you guys can see that, let me know. But I can barely see it myself, so. Okay, guys, so we're going through the tunnel that will get us into New York City. We're currently in New York Penn Station. This is the older portion of Penn Station. We're gonna go up to the Amtrak and show you guys the new part. Imagine how many germs are in this train station. I don't want to know. Okay, so looks like we're in Midtown. So now this is the new train station, which used to be a post office a while ago. And it is closed between 1 and 5 a.m. We're gonna walk right in. Look at Amtrak. Okay, God bless Amtrak. They have hand sanitizer. So this is the new Amtrak station. The Penn Station is across the street though. And you can also take the subway throughout New York City. You see, I'm telling you, Amtrak trains are much better than New Jersey Transit. New Jersey Transit is like really, really bad. New Jersey Transit has like crappy infrastructure, like 100-year-old tunnels and bridges that Donald Trump didn't want to fund. I'm hoping Joe Biden will fund them. I'm hoping. Look at this beautiful train station. Wow. So you can take the Amtrak into Boston and you can get a lobster roll and you can go to the bar. Then you have the Long Island Railroad for MTA. And here's Amtrak and MTA schedule. So I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can see that. This is what de Blasio and Como make you do in the middle of winter. We're getting a $1 slice right now. We are currently in the pizza place. And you can get 2 pieces of pizza plus a water or a soda. So this is really cool. Broadway today is blocked off for drivers, so now you can basically walk across Broadway now. We just passed 5th Avenue as well. And now we're up at East 22nd Street, and here is the dog park. And there's the van store, you have a Staples, and then the farmer's market is over there. Look at these two playing around. So cute. Okay, guys, so running back into Penn Station to get home to New Jersey. So guys, I'm a little confused. There are no departures saying Newark, but the Newark one is supposed to be coming in a couple minutes, so I'm a little confused. But guys, so Penn Station is really, really old. It needs to be renovated, doesn't it? It looks kind of like dull and depressing. I mean, it's a train station, but there's a lot of homeless here. A lot. New York actually has the most homeless people in the country, so it would make sense. Per capita, too, New York has the most. Anyways, the bathrooms are filthy, and you see homeless people like cleaning up their arms and stuff, and like their legs. It's bad. New York City needs to do something about it. Yep, de Blasio, what a great mayor. Detroit pizza in New York City. That is so cool. Back at Newark Broad Street in Newark right now, in downtown Newark, and we're hopping onto a train. Thank God it's not one of the double-decker trains. Okay, so we're back at home. Now, if you're wondering in the previous clip why I said thank God, we're not going on one of those double-decker trains. I don't really like those double-decker trains. I mean, they're really nice on the they're newer and nicer on the inside, but on the outside, they kind of look ugly, if you ask me. Anyways, so yeah, we're back home. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed today's video of taking the train into New York City.